classic, a 6-piece nugget, and a medium fry. I have ranch and buffalo. For the sauces, and I like 3 parts ranch, like 1 part buffalo. I ordered a bunch of other sauces, including sweet and sour, but of course they didn't give it to me. I ordered 2 ranches, they only gave me 1. I am a slob right now, but I don't care. What prompted me to make this mukbang is because I watched I got like a TikTok notification of like this 1 year ago today of me doing a mukbang with this exact order, and it looked so good, and I was like, I need to get this. I'm so hungry. I think I didn't even do my like regular intro, so I'll do it now. Hello everyone and happy Sunday. If you are new here, please subscribe. I post videos every Sunday. I also have a website where I post ASMR and non-ASMR content almost daily, which helps to support my channel. You can find the link in the description box, or just go to asmrxbabe.com. How I do my mukbangs, if you're new here, is like eat and ramble. So they're not like overly like mukbangs. Loki, I hate when Tony like gets sauce on his finger and then like licks his finger. It makes me so mad. I think more so specifically when he does it like in public. He always does that as I go and do it. So much to ramble about. First off, Big Macs just like taste like my childhood. Like I fucking love them. Like I just am obsessed with this hamburger. Oh my god. This bad boy is sauced up on a Tuesday. I like recently got like semi-diagnosed with IBS, TMI, and I know I started having like stomach issues about a year ago, actually, sporadically, not like super daily or anything like that. But I just finally went to the doctor about it, and rich fatty foods. But it's just, I think about like the amount, because for me, I eat all the things. I eat meat, I eat cheese, I eat dairy, I eat crap, junk food, I eat vegetables, like I eat everything. And my stomach could be unbothered for months at a time. I don't know, it's weird. Also, guys, how did mukbangs become a thing? Like, they're so weird. This is so weird. Imagine our ancestors seeing this, seeing me doing this, and seeing you watching it. It is so strange. Like, watch me like pound all this junk food. Like, I've noticed I already hear people chew or eat. But then when I'm hungry is when I want to see mukbangs. Like, I like making myself like crave the food. And I'll usually watch them on TikTok. I've done like a couple like mini mukbangs on TikTok, and they've like not really done that well, but they do well here on YouTube, which is really interesting to see like how some content for me like will do well on TikTok but not YouTube, and I'm like quickly picking up on that. But yeah, I like to watch the mukbangs on TikTok. I've been getting a lot of Taco Bell ones, but all I want is Taco Bell's friggin' Mexican pizza. They're dipping like burrito tacos, birria, whatever, however you say it. The fried nacho fries, and what was the other thing? Did I say the Mexican pizza? Mexican pizza, dipping tacos, dippy like taquito thingies. And there was one other thing, I forget. But for whatever reason, my Taco Bell doesn't have any of those things. Like, I actually ordered the Mexican pizza a few weeks ago, and they called, like, my DoorDasher like called me and was like, they don't have that, like, what do you want to do? I was like, can I get something else? She's like, yeah. Like, what? I was like, nachos, I don't know, like, I just like picked something. But I was so mad because like I was like getting myself excited, like knowing it was coming. I was like watching TikToks of people eating it. Sorry, I'm like burping. Sometimes they'll give you like so many sauces, which is great, and I'll like save them for occasions when they don't give you enough. So, story time. So you guys know, if you're, you know, an avid watcher, you know the story of my neighbor's dog. And if you don't, essentially, that they're gone, 8 to 6. But there will be, I would say it's anywhere between 2 to 5 hour spans at a time that this is happening. Anywhere from 4 to 5 days a week, guaranteed. I'm sometimes working remotely, and that is of course when I hear it the most and when it is bothersome the most. I can hear it from every corner of my house. There is not one room, closet, area, square foot of space that I can't hear this dog barking. It is mind-alteringly fucking annoying. Now, when this first happened, a year or more ago, I literally can't even keep track, but it's been at least a year. It first happened, I started hearing her dog, and I was like, weird, like this dog's been barking forever. I don't want to be rude though, and I have the occasional party, twice a year maybe. Me and my husband scream at each other once a month maybe. So I don't want to be a dick and be like, excuse me, can you keep your dog down? He's barking right now, but they're home. It was just normal barking. So maybe for a couple days or a couple hours, I don't remember, but I felt the need that I was like, something might be wrong, like I need to text her. I texted her so nice, and I was like, hey, just letting you know, your dog's been barking like crazy, when you guys aren't home. I just wasn't sure, something's wrong, whatever. And she was like, oh, I gave, oh my god, thank you for letting me know, we had no idea, oh, we're gonna give him some medicine, doggy Xanax, whatever, and told me the story that its little dog friend died. And I was like, don't worry about it, I get it, it's really not even that bad, blah 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 blah. And I was so nice about it, because at first I was like, okay, whatever, it's not that big of a deal, until it persisted. But okay, so let's say for about a couple months, she's like, oh my god, please tell me when you hear it, we need to know if the medicine's working. So I would text her and be like, hey, it doesn't seem like the medicine's working, we can still hear it, blah blah blah. She's like, oh, thanks for letting me know. I'm like, yeah, no problem. She's like, oh, so sorry. I was like, it's fine. I was so nice. I'd say then it started to be really fucking annoying, but I felt weird actually telling her it was how annoying it really was, because it's awkward. I have a good relationship with her, and it's just a weird confrontation thing of your dog is affecting my life. So I just didn't say anything. Months go by. This was maybe 6 months ago. So maybe 8 months into this, whatever, months. And I was like, I have, and it's literally constant. He is unrelenting. I swear to you guys, I'm not a monster. If anyone defends this dog in the comments, I'm gonna lose my mind, because when I tell you, you know what? Actually, I have a recording of it, a 5-minute snippet, just uninterrupted, 5 minutes. I'm gonna post that on my website, so my website people can hear it and see it and understand. So you can join my website constant, relentless rough, 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 rough for 7 hours. I'm like, I hate to do this, but like, it's so bad. Like, it's really frustrating. It's like driving me crazy. She was like, oh, like, I'm so sorry. Thanks for telling me. Like, we're giving it some new medicine. I'm like, oh my god, again with the fucking medicine. Like, how many medicines have you tried to give this dog and it's made no difference? It's only gotten worse. So, months again go by again. It just continues to get worse and worse and worse. And today, I just couldn't fucking stand it. That I was like, I need to say something again, and something needs to change because I've been working from home a little bit more lately. And that may continue. And I'm not gonna, like, I'm gonna lose my actual mind if I have to sit here and listen to this dog bark every day. Like, I cannot do it. Like, I'll have to report them to the animal abuse fucking noise ordinance, whatever it is. Like, why is your dog in a crate? He's 13. Take him out of the crate. If you didn't train him properly and you think he's gonna pee all over your house, that's a you problem, and you need to like figure that out and like get him trained. Hire somebody to come over while you're away. I don't know. It's like, I understand. I feel for the dog. It's like the dog's probably extremely unhappy in this crate. Like, it doesn't, like, I shouldn't have to listen to this. Like, so for the past couple weeks, I've been brewing on it, like just brewing, steaming, being like, Tony, I have to say something. I have to say something. This is so bad. I'm losing my mind. And he's like, I hear you. Like, he's just so like nonchalant. But he's like, yeah, like it's freaking ridiculous. So today, I texted her and I was like, hey, look, we need to find a solution for your dog, or like you do. I don't. I really hope you guys don't think I'm coming off sounding like bratty. Like, I'm telling you, it's like, it's my worst nightmare. Like, your worst nightmare come true. It's like literally the most annoying sound, constantly with no rest, for like 25 hours a week roughly. It's not okay. It's really not okay. And I was like, there needs to be a solution. Like, you know, I am losing my mind over here. Like, it is so loud. It sounds like he's in my living room. I can hear it in every corner of the house. I took that I recorded a 5-minute clip of it, and I sent it to her. I was like, this is what it sounds like constantly when you're not there. Like, I know the minute you leave and the minute you come home. And I was like, I really hate to be harsh, but like, somebody that was not as neighborly as me, I think would have called like the animal control like hotline months ago over this. Like, truly. I wrote this whole big thing, and she just wrote me back and she was like, thank you for like letting me know, like we'll look for a solution. Which, like, I didn't say anything else. I didn't know what else to say. Like, slash like texting language where it's very matter of fact and it seems to be rude, but at the same time she knows this is a thing and this has been like an ongoing thing for well over a year. This is like the 20th conversation we've had about it. So like, I don't know if she was offended, like I really don't know, but I just want to know, like, what would you guys do? Because I fully think that if I recorded it and documented it based on the frequency, the level of noise, and like the fact that like, is this kind of animal abuse or what? Like, kind of feels like it is. This dog's locked in a box, shrieking for all hours of the day, like, that I could have, you know, a case to like make a complaint and like make them mandated to do something. That is the last thing I would ever want to do. It is so awkward. Like, that's like, you know, like I'm neighborly with her. Like, I'll bring her packages and hold on to them for her while she's away. Like, she'll do the same for me. Like, their kids are really cute. Like, but I'm like, look, Julia, like, I'm like, remember who you are. Like, you're not afraid, like, of confrontation or like being real and being honest. It's like, why can't you just like be honest with this woman? Like, you're valid, you're valid, you're valid. So I'm constantly looking for validation because I feel bad. But then like when it's happening, I'm like, and the thing is, like, they don't have a neighbor on the other side. Like, I'm their only neighbor. So I don't have anyone to like back me up or like corroborate my story, because if I did, I'm sure me and them would be like aligned big time. They own their home. This is not an instance where I can go talk to a landlord. So it's like something that's got to be worked out, you know, with me and them directly. Unless I like report them to like whoever, I don't even know. So I really don't even know at this point. It's so frustrating. I don't know. She needs to just let it out of the crate or whatever, but I just think it's really not cool. And it's just such a pain. Like, a certain level of noise goes with the territory when you're in this type of dwelling, which is fine. I can hear them right now. They have people over. Their kids are running around. Their kids get up every morning at like 6 a.m., run up and down the stairs, scream. I don't care about that. They're children. Like, live your life, enjoy. When their kids scream, I could care less. I do not care. It's for 5 seconds. Let them be kids. Like, none of that bothers me 1%. It's just, this is like a situation on the next level. I can't even describe it enough. Clearly, I can't even describe it enough because I finished my whole video and talked entire time about this story. And if you have been a member of my website, or if you were a member of my Patreon, I know what question you have. Is this the same neighbor with that one situation? Yes, it is.